Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Last episode we saw the collapse of Italy, the collapse of the Arab Union, and a military dictatorship over here in Bulgaria rise up. Let's see what'll happen this episode. We're actually beginning with Rome because, breaking news, these guys just began spending a lot of money onto military and all of a sudden skyrocketed to the top 10, one of the most top 10 strongest countries in the known world. So, yeah, you might want to keep an eye on these guys. Because who knows if they're gonna try and reunite the peninsula. Also, we have the first alliance on the Italian peninsula itself, so yeah. So let the circle alliance form between these 5 countries on the Italian peninsula. You can already guess why. Rome is right over here. These guys are quite scared actually, so they decided to band up together. We see more drama over here in Mesopotamia, and it's between the blue team and this bright, let's just call them Iraq. Yeah, so between Syria and Iraq. Oh god, what could it be this time? Now, the Syrians are over here claiming these 3 provinces because, it kinda used to be theirs, so they want that back. Yeah, these guys will not accept that. And now we have more drama going on over here. I sure hope there's no war that's gonna happen over here. The Syrians also claim this orange Egyptian country. Yeah, not good. We actually see a new alliance form over here. So yeah, in retaliation, the Syrians will also form an alliance. The Square Team. So this new alliance, the Square Alliance, includes Syria and Sudan. So yeah, 2 countries that do have some beef with the Egyptians. Yeah, they had beef with the Egyptians in the past, so them 2 coming together isn't really that big of a surprise. Then the worst thing that could ever occur in these type of times where tensions are quite high, a plague. Oh god, no. It began over here in this country and it slowly began spreading into neighboring countries due to trade and mice. So yeah, that sucks. We have this whole plague now over here, killing thousands. We also see stability in many countries start to fall due to the plague, so that's not a bad thing. These guys, what? Stability of these guys also begins to fall a lot faster due to the fact that there's a lot of ethnic clashing. Yeah, over here there's a large majority of that purple religion, so yeah, that also begins to send stability down. The stability of the magenta team also begins to be at a very low due to the fact that there are many people that want their own country. Yeah, we have separatist movements going on over here as well. Just like in Italy. We have the first people that attempt to break away from the magenta team, but this fails. Another attempt does occur, but this one also fails. So, yeah, no more attempts, right? Anyways, remember this drama over here? It's a war. Syria decides to invade Iraq, and yeah, it doesn't seem to go well for Iraq as of right now, as 2 of their cities are already being taken. But Iraq has somewhat of a different plan, instead of going all the way down here and taking these 2 cities back. Oh no, they're marching straight towards the capital. And I mean literally straight towards the capital. Syria, seeing this, is like, oh shit, and decides to send forces from here up here to defend capital. So that was quite the good plan, not gonna lie. Now, Iraq just took back its 2 cities, but it's still not seeing pushback over here. What are you doing, Syria? Iraq captured the capital. Yeah, so this one was pretty quick, although Syria didn't surrender yet. The capital is under control of Iraq, which is not good for the morale of your troops. So what'll happen now? Syria surrenders. Like, its forces surrender even though they were not given the command to surrender. So you just got backstabbed by your own soldiers. So in the page 3D we see Iraq annex this province and also these other 2 provinces. So now Syria just got fucked over by Iraq over a war that they started. That's a no. The purple religion minority over here has finally had enough of being genocided by the gold team government and decided to rise up against them. So yeah, you guys just can't catch a break, can you? These provinces break away along with half of this one. The Ukrainian revolutionary forces are able to take over the entire coast of the gold team and continue marching actually along the river all the way up to the capital, capturing the capital and forcing the government to give independence to them. So now we have a new Ukrainian state. Great. While this whole civil war thing was going on over here in the gold team, in Azerbaijan, the king got assassinated. Yeah, one of the cooks decided to put some poison into the food of the king, poisoning both him and the entire royal family. Well, not the entirety of the royal family, only the queen and the king, with the child only being literally the only one that was left alive. So that sent the whole country into panic. Anyone suspected of that actually is like being killed. So if you're suspected of it, you're gonna get killed no matter what you say. Yeah, that means stability is quite low over here. A third uprising over here will begin yet again, but this one is actually successful and is able to take over 5 cities. 6, 7, 8. Slowly but surely, this small little force starts becoming a massive problem. And stability within the capital is beginning to fall because people are like, do something about it. Stop sitting in your stupid throne and send some forces over there to deal with these motherfuckers. Several separatist groups see the opportunity to break away from the country, and they do. The king of the Magenta team, seeing all of this going on in the north, finally decides to send forces. a pushback will be done against these guys over here, which is gonna be really successful actually. Another one will happen over here to try and take over, well, this force. They take the city, but they aren't able to take over the entire group. The group does a pushback and is able to take back their city, so that whole thing over the city didn't really work out that well, did it? The green separatist move will take back the cities, so again, waste of time, and will completely surround this lake, also taking that city. Even more groups begin breaking away, these two guys. Bulgaria also joins in for a second, just to steal a few cities over here. Nothing that crazy. But yeah, we have another group break away over here, and actually decides that once it's done, it's gonna join the Romans. So yeah, we have a group over here that wants to break away from the Magenta team just to join another country, which hasn't happened yet. So this is new. We see two more pop up, one purple one over here, and this one, which also takes away the capital, the core part of this country. Forces over here on this side of the front, hearing that the capital got lost to separatists, surrender to the Hungars, while over here fighting persists up until the end. So the Magenta team collapsed. This small remnant, yeah, this claims to be its own new country, a whole different government. So yeah, the Magenta team collapsed. Even though the Magenta team got dissolved, fighting still persisted, especially between the Hungars and these guys, who will fall to the Hungars. Over here, the leader of this separatist movement will send a letter to the Roman government telling them that they want to be annexed by them. So the Romans accept this and annex them. But after a few months of pure chaos, the Magenta team, yeah, will get reduced to this and everything will calm down. Fighting will stop and the borders will get finalized. With this being what remained out of that just massive country. So yeah, let's place some capitals over here for these countries. But yeah, now that we've placed capitals, we've come to the end of the video. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you enjoyed the video. And goodbye.